What up, y'all? Got another shoe video for y'all. I do have, before I get talking on this anymore, I do got a couple packages coming over the next like 4 or 5 days. Part of a big order that I put in, and I'm getting bits and pieces of it, which is the Travis Scott Cactus Jack Fortnite collab. Um, so I will have some videos of that stuff as it's coming in. Y'all can kind of see how their shipping is working out on that. So if you do have something ordered from them and you ain't got it yet, don't freak out, because the way they're shipping things, it's like as they're receiving them, they're shipping it, and then the order that you placed your order. So I've talked to some people and they was freaking out, and I told them, hey, I'm starting to get tracking numbers, so hang in there. And now they're starting to get them too. But this shoe, or this shoe video, is going to be on the Jordan 11 Low IE black cement. As you can tell, we got just the standard, basically like the Jordan 5 box in a way, your Jordan 11 box, just gray with the black top. As we open it up, they give us that trash bags. But before we get into looking at this shoe, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please drop a sub, like, and comment. I'm going to continue giving y'all, up-to-date shoe reviews, shoe news on release dates, all that. Like I said, once we reach 1,000 subs, then we'll start going live, and I'll be able to start doing a lot more with the channel. So let's get them subs up, like the videos, because all this helps my channel, and comment on the videos, and let's get this channel growing. Like I said, every penny that I make from this channel is going to go right back into the channel, from giveaways to background stuff, anything and everything to make the videos better, whether it's cooler stuff behind me, whatever the case may be. I am going to get I went to order some more of those shoe container boxes, and they're still on back order. I checked it like 4 or 5 days ago, and now it's saying somewhere around now they should be able to start shipping. So I'm going to try to put in an order if they not back the date up again. So let's get on with the video. Wow. Got the black cement Jordan 11 IE, and I'm not an IE Jordan 11 fan, but this goes hard, I do gotta say. And this is a great summertime shoe. Like, if you get like me and your feet get hot, like, this is perfect. Like, let me pull out the little shoehorn thing. And as you can tell, you got some netting around here, and that's really going to cool your feet down. Now the back one's back here, it don't allow no air to come through back here because of the the material underneath that to keep your the heel support or whatever. But from right here all the way to the front, as you can see through, like this one right here, you can see plumb through over here. See, I'm covering up the hole on this side. But dope shoe. It's got the classic 11 bottom. You got the carbon fiber, translucent sole. Got the Jumpman, the little circles. Then you got your little wavy pads here on the heel and on the toe box, or the bottom of the toe box. And then up with the white midsole, the classic 11 midsole. And then up the top, what I like about this one is just a little different. You got these like lines that go up, and all this is like actually a good quality leather shoe. Like, it don't feel like no cheap leather. It's not hard, it's not stiff, it's just good. Like, I can't believe that especially after getting this shoe in hand, I cannot believe more people, which they did sell out everywhere. You might luck up and go to Foot Locker. Like, I was able to add one to cart just to test to see if I could find somewhere to let you guys know to go to be able to buy them. But by the time I get this video up, I was thinking after I did it, like, by the time I get this video up, they're gonna be sold out, because they sold out everywhere. So I was right on this. My last video that I talked about this shoe, I said I don't think this one is going to be like what they saying and going to go to the outlets. And I was right. Like, it sold out everywhere. On the sneakers app, I didn't go for this shoe because I knew I had two coming, or had a hit on a raffle for two. So, or reservations. Reservation, raffle, same thing. It's same process. They just call it two different things. Yeah, like it ain't going to know. Like I said, I went on the sneakers app, and I didn't try for this shoe, but I did try for those Space Hippie 3s, the high top one, and that was a joke. Like it acted like there were still sizes available. Like I got in line, and it kicked me out of line. Like it acted like I didn't get them, and then I went back for my size again, and that done that like 3 times. And I don't know what's up with the sneakers app, but it keeps kicking me out of line or something. Now, I don't know if it's because I've refreshed, but heck far, when you're sitting there for 15, 20 minutes, like, and you know the time is, should have done ran up and told you something, and, so you would have had enough time to try to, went for a different size or something, then it's a mess. That's why I try to pay people to go on there and do it as well, because it either works or it don't, and I don't mind to lose, but don't sit there and do like it's doing me here recently. Like, it's just aggravating. But I have talked to somebody that works at Nike, and they said that one thing that's going to help your account out is liking and sharing the pictures and the posts that they do on the apps. Do it, and it's supposed to help the, just like on my YouTube channel, y'all liking and commenting on my videos. If you like and share their, posts that they do online or on the apps, then it helps your account out. So let's get into talking about this shoe. Enough of me jibber jabbering. Alright, we done went over from the midsole down. Let's get up talking about the rest of the shoe. You got, like I said, a nice black leather, slightly tumbled right here, and then you got the elephant print, which one thing I like about this elephant print is it's a really detailed elephant print. I mean, it's like deep. Like, I mean, let me zoom in on it. See how deep that is? Like, that's some deep cut elephant print. I like that. I like that a lot. And then, like I said a few minutes ago, you got the mesh spots that's really going to keep your foot nice and cool in the summertime as you're walking. The air's going to travel through and cool your feet off. Excuse me, y'all. And then followed by, you got this black leather up top with these lines going up and down. And like I said, it's a nice feeling leather. It's not no real stiff leather. Like, it's, you can tell by me pushing on it. It kind of reminds me from the looks. Excuse me. Let me get a drink of water or Sprite real quick. It looks like what's going to be on the Jordan 11 University Golds. By the videos that I've watched on it, on the early reviews, this black leather, even though it ain't going to have these lines like this, but this leather looks like the leather that they used on those. I hope it is. I hope it is. Then you got, for the laces here, you got these wild spots. It's almost like you could lace these a couple of different ways in a couple of spots. Like, it seems like you could run it like it is, or you could run it through these loops. See what I'm talking about? Like, those loops are hollow, so you could just run it straight up through them, or run it through the holes. What I might actually do is I might get some shorter laces. It's just literally popped in my head. Maybe like some gray elephant print or some red ones, and run it through right here, and then lace it through these, and that way it'd be like double laced. I think that might look pretty cool. What do y'all think? Comment below, let me know what you think. Then again, you got, which this mesh right here don't really help the top of your foot because it's got foam padding behind it. But then on the tongue here, you've got, it's mainly mesh, like everywhere's is mesh, but then you got this strip of leather, and this leather right here, really good leather. Like it's a nice smooth leather right here. Gray leather, and then you got the Jumpman symbol, and then I like where they, it's, I forget what they call this, but this is a certain type of tongue where the foam behind it, or the material behind it, sticks up just a hair taller, so it gives it some contrast on the front. I like that. And then you got like this reddish orange color right here. It looks kind of orange, but it's really like a red. My lighting's a little bit off. And this is actually a really good feeling. Like the whole insole ain't the normal feeling insole. Like I don't know how to explain it, but you got some padding right here. Actually, a nice padded heel, all the way in there. That feels really nice. Then you got a red sole down in there. The Jumpman logo. But I think this shoe is made to be comfortable, and I like how they added this like double ring right here for the ankle. Like I think that adds like a nice touch right there. You got that one along with that one. Like that's a cool little touch that they added there. But yeah, I think that this is a shoe that's made for summertime, and it's made to be comfortable and just look fly. You know what I mean? Like I've heard some people, like my boss, he's talking like black. He likes to wear in the wintertime. But I think this is gonna be a good summertime shoe. Even if it's black, like you. Like I wear black shirts, or even if you're wearing white t-shirts and a pair of khakis, like this will look good with that. You know what I mean? And then you don't have to worry about having a black shoe and it getting your foot hot because you got the vents. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna work out good. You know what I mean? Like I said, dope shoe. I had to cop a pair. If for anything, like this might actually be a pair that I might actually wear. Like most of my shoes I get from my collection, I don't wear. I keep them put up. I've pulled out a couple pairs of them and wore them to like church and stuff like that, special occasions. But as far as like every day, the only ones I wear every day was those white low tops, which they started coming apart like right here from the sole, which I got to get some adhesive cement, and these winter fours, which these winter fours, even though they're winter fours and they got that fleece, like they've really not been that hot on my feet. And as y'all can tell, like the white part, like I wear these things, you know what I mean? But you can tell by the tips of them, like there's a couple little spots where I've kind of slid on the start. Let me get the zoom in. But like that's still in good shape. So here's the reason why I'm bringing this up is you see my toe. You see the stars. All these people that's posting these videos and all this is worn down and they're saying, barely worn, this and that, that's bull crap. Like I've wore these things for 2-3 months at least. Like a good 2 or 3 months. And I mean, you can tell looking at this one. Like, it's just barely a couple of stars worn right there. The rest of this is like solid. You know what I mean? Like, it looks, if I had this cleaned up, other than that little spot, you would not be able to. And if I repaint this, because after so long, I will say, this white part right here, the paint comes off on those. I don't know what it is, but you cannot keep that. If you try to keep that part clean, the paint just wears down and it turns to like it's off-white. So, like you just got to be careful on cleaning that part. Like if you're going to clean it, don't try to clean it like I did, like all the time. Just clean it every once in a while. But I see people posting, these Jordans for sale all the time. And like I said, it'll have a ring right here all the way like that. And these stars are like completely gone. Or like over halfway gone. And they're saying, wore like, 2 to 3 times. That's impossible. Like them shoes have been, wore daily for months. Or they're outside playing basketball on the concrete with them. Like I'm calling bluff, and that's not cool. You know, like if you're gonna tell somebody something's only been worn a few times, like it literally needs to be just worn. A few means like 3 times. You know, several's 4 to 5. You know, slightly used means that, you know, yeah, you wore it for a couple months and then that's it. But this, like, worn a few times crap and you missing stars, like, I'm not down with that at all. I'm not, I'm just, that's why I'm showing this to y'all, is so y'all don't get burnt on somebody selling a shoe that's been worn for like 4 months, and, you know, the stars are completely gone. Well, they've had to wear them like 6 or 7 months, because you see me, I've actually had these shoes 4 months now. So I say in another 2 months maybe I might start getting that ring, but I don't know. Like, you see how mine are, you know. So let's get back to the shoe. That's something I just wanted to point out to you guys. Try to help y'all from getting burnt by these people, and they try to charge you a high price for a shoe, like if it's barely been used, and they're charging like real close to resale price for it. Like, that's not cool. But anyways, back to the shoe. If you get a chance to get a pair, like I said, this might be one shoe that I actually wear. Just simple fact that I think it'll be a comfortable shoe this summer, and help me keep my feet cool, and you know, one that's, you know, not a $250+ shoe that, you know, something happened to it. Like, yeah, I wouldn't want something to happen to them, but at the same time, it's not going to hurt me. Like if I, you know, have my Great 5s or my Fire Red OG 5s or my DMP 6s or something like that. If I had one of those on and something happened to them, I'd get a little bit heated over it. Where these, I might get a little heated, but not like I would those. So, yeah. I suggest anybody get this shoe. It's a dope shoe. Like I said, I was kind of blown away whenever I got it. And when I got it today and actually got to look at them, like I really dig this shoe. And here's one thing: the way they tinted this, if y'all can tell, like this almost looks like it's been aged. It ain't got that icy blue look. Like it's kind of clear, but it's not. Like it's kind of a off white or off clear. You know, it's almost like a dirty clear, which I kind of like that, because that means you could wear this shoe for a while and it might not change quite like the other ones do. But now they're selling that stuff like that you can put on them, and it you know, you keep it under a certain light for so long and you heat it up, and it makes them turn to icy white or, you know, clear again. And I've seen some been brought back to almost like brand new. So if you get a chance, get you a pair of these. Like I said, I'm sure there'll be some restocks. I would suggest going to like Foot Locker or sorry y'all, that was not me, that was my little puppy dog. Foot Locker, maybe East Bay, Foot Action, Champs possibly even, you know, some of those sites, and you might be able to hit on a pair. But you gotta stay on it. Like for me, yeah, I use some of those apps and stuff to pay attention to restocks, but at the same time I just get one of the best ways to catch restocks is just have your phone out, have some tabs opened up for some of those sites, and you just click on it like at the like at the top of the hour of every hour. Just go on some of these sites, just check the sizes, try to add something to cart real quick. If it goes through, it goes through. If not, it don't. You know what I mean? But I will say, like, that's one of the best ways I found out that I've hit on some of these restocks. Where, you know, if you're doing that, then more than likely you're on the site before the bots even have a chance to go to town on it. Because some of these people, they wait for these notifications from these apps and stuff, and then they're, you know, jumping on the site with their bots, and, you know, it's feeding time. Where if you're already on the app and you're sitting there looking at a shoe and you're trying to add it to cart, and then all of a sudden, boom, it gets added to cart, you got first dibs. So that's one little thing that I've done that's got me some restocks before. But like I said, great shoe, and you know, I had to cop me a pair, and I was going to get some other ones, but like I said, I do try to do semi pre-orders, like you don't pay up front, but I do have people that, just notifies me ahead of time, like, hey, they want the shoe. Okay, you let me know for sure you want the shoe, and I get it, if I'm able to. But as you can tell, like, I got my pair, and then I have one of my other buddies, and I'm size 11, and I have one of my other buddies that said that he wanted a pair, so I got him a pair, 10 and a half. So I did hit on a couple pairs, but, I didn't go crazy with this one because I'm really trying to, keep my money right, because, like I said, I've got some people that's going for the, off-whites for me. I've got like 7, 8 people going for those. I've got like the same exact people going for the Grateful Dead's dunks for me. So all those people, I'm paying like $100 to $150 a piece on top of me paying for the shoe just for them to hit it. And that's a great way for y'all at home. Both of those shoes are going to be a drawing. So we've got a chance, y'all. Like, even though the bots, they can't beat us on the time, they can beat us on entries, because the bots, they can create several accounts and get more entries. But if you got people, family or whatever, and just say, hey, if you can do this for me, take out 15, 20 minutes of your time, click on it and sit there and see if it goes through. If you got the money in the account to pay for the shoe, then I'll come to you that day and pay for the shoe, plus give you $100, $150. Or if it's like a shoe that's not going for as much, you can offer them like 30 to 50 bucks. That's what I do, on some of these shoes. Now, like these, stuff like this, I might pay 15, 25 bucks, like these. I had my sister go with me. I gave her like 15 bucks, to enter a raffle for me, and she hit on a pair, then cool, and I was able to get my buddy a pair. But, that's one thing. Anytime you got somebody, don't be greedy if you're going to do this stuff either. Like, if you got people helping you, and you give them money for helping you, for like 99% of the time. Now, I understand there's some shoes that, you might be getting for personal, or there's no money to really be made off of it. You're just trying to help somebody out. Alright, I still try to help somebody on something. Pay for their gas, buy them lunch, something. Like, my sister and my brother-in-law went with me. The 15 bucks, they was able to get them lunch, you know what I mean, and probably pay for enough gas that covered us going up where we had to go. Okay, as long as you're helping people out, they're not going to care to take time out of their day to help you out. And then you let them know, like some of the more valuable shoes, like the Dunks and stuff like that, you can offer more money. Like a shoe that's going for $300. Okay, if it's a $100 shoe, you can offer somebody $50. You got $150 in a $300 shoe. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, or if it's a $250 shoe and it costs us $190 retail, offer somebody 25 bucks. Like, who's not going to take out time to do that? Like, like I said, I've got several people that does it for me. We haven't hit on a bunch of them, but it betters your odds. And I'd much rather help somebody with money like that than to try to, pay for, these fake accounts and stuff and get blacklisted or something like that. Like, I'd much rather do it how I'm doing it, because I'm not being, that's not only helping yourself, but you're helping somebody else by them being able to make some money and yourself being able to make some money. And if you humble yourself and try to help others, it's going to come back in the long run, because, I just feel like that, you're going to have better luck doing it like that. And I feel like these websites are going to see stuff like that. When they see several different people, several different checking accounts, some of the stuff, like, if they pay attention to it, they're going to see, like, hey, this is several different people. This ain't, like, several different accounts connected to just a few checking accounts, and it's all being shipped to the same address. You feel me? Like, so I just feel like that's a lot better way to do it, and you're able to help family members out, pay them a little bit, and then make a little extra. And especially right now, whenever everything is the way it is, some people's out of work, stuff like that. So anything will help some of these people, put a little extra money in their pocket. You know what I mean? But that's gonna about wrap this video up. Like I said, I got a couple more videos coming. I'm trying for the Grateful Deads. I'm trying for the Off-White 4s. And then the Jordan 12 Ultra University Golds. If anybody's interested in those, DM me on my Instagram, S_Y_82, and let me know if you're wanting a pair, and I'll try to work something out and grab you a pair, or at least better my odds to be able to get you a pair. I haven't got it locked in where I can automatically get pairs, but I have been doing pretty good about being able to get, 3 and 4 pairs. And, I just need to know ahead of time so I can have people to go with me, because I don't just go by myself. I have to have multiple people with me, and we do pretty good. But I hope some of this information I've gave y'all helps y'all out on getting your own shoes. If you don't live where I do, you're having issues, maybe some of this stuff will help you out. And hope y'all have a good one. Much love and peace out. And whoa, don't forget, drop a sub, like, and comment down below.